Every year, as the leaves turn brown and the air gets cold, a certain feeling arrives. It is the feeling of Halloween. Pumpkins, candy costumes. Kids get excited to go trick-or-treating. But for some people, darker thoughts come to mind. They hear whispers of things happening in the shadows. These whispers have grown louder over the years, thanks to the internet. Much scarier than any ghost or goblin. It is a story about powerful people doing terrible things on Halloween night. This story is often called the Halloween elite rituals theory. This essay will look closely at this viral theory. We will ask simple questions. Where did this story come from? Is there any proof that it is true? We will explore the idea without panic or judgment. It is easy to get swept up in scary stories, especially online. The goal here is not to scare you more. The goal is to understand what is real, what is just a rumor. We will look at the claims people make, then see if those claims match up with facts. At its heart, the theory alleges a secret group is using Halloween night for rituals. A secret group of wealthy, influential people uses Halloween night to perform sinister rituals. The elite globalists, members of secret societies. These aren't just themed parties. They're presented as serious ceremonies with dark intentions, told to gain more power, celebrate evil, and maintain control over society. Proponents spread this on social media, TikTok, X, Telegram. They claim the rituals involve harming vulnerable people, homeless individuals, runaways, pets. The story says victims are kidnapped before Halloween and used in secret ceremonies. Details are usually left vague. People fill in the blanks with their worst fears. Not one person or group, a stitched-together collection of rumors. Spread by anonymous accounts, influencers in the conspiracy world, and communities distrustful of authority. They provide no names, no dates, no specific locations to verify. Instead, they say, "A source told me," or "Everyone knows this happens." Presented as a hidden truth, the media and government are covering up. The claim ties into larger conspiracy theories. New World Order, Illuminati. Linking it to bigger narratives gives it more weight for believers. It becomes another piece of the puzzle, part of a whole worldview. More than a spooky story, a framework for understanding the world. Like many modern myths, the Halloween elite rituals theory does not have a single, clear starting point. Its roots are tangled in older panics and beliefs, the satanic panic of the 1980s and 90s. Widespread claims of secret satanic crimes were investigated and debunked. Extensive investigations found no evidence for those sweeping claims. This Halloween ritual theory is a modern echo of that panic. It took shape online in the early 2000s, appearing on fringe websites and conspiracy forums, merging older urban legends into a new fear. The internet lets separate rumors merge and spread worldwide. With social media, dramatic posts could reach millions fast. Algorithms amplify fear and anger, so the story spread like wildfire each October. When we try to find the evidence for these Halloween ritual claims, we often end up empty-handed. Promoters rarely offer concrete, verifiable proof. Not police reports, court documents, or named witnesses. Instead, blurry photos, hearsay videos, and screenshots from anonymous accounts. This is impossible to fact-check. Researchers call it anecdotal evidence. A common claim: homeless populations drop around Halloween due to kidnappings. No city or agency data supports this. Police and services see no October spike in disappearances. Movement happens for many reasons: weather, shelter space, safety. Ultimately, searches hit a dead end. No credible law enforcement or journalistic proof of coordinated elite Halloween kidnappings. To get a clearer picture, listen to experts who study these phenomena. Dr. Joseph Ushinsky notes such stories thrive in times of anxiety and distrust. When people feel powerless or suspect secret control, they accept theories that explain that feeling. Professor Asbjørn Direndal points to striking parallels with the 80s satanic panic. The narrative is almost identical, but lacks evidence. A real coordinated effort would leave a statistical footprint. Law enforcement tracks missing persons closely. No Halloween spike. Dr. Joan Donovan explains algorithms promote sensational content. Fear travels faster than calm debunking in our attention economy. Our information ecosystem helps myths grow regardless of truth. While the story may not be real, the harm it causes is. It stigmatizes vulnerable populations. It turns people into props in a scary story. It can inspire vigilante-style violence that harms the very people it claims to protect. The myth feeds moral panic. Panic drives bad policy. Crackdowns not based on data. It erodes trust in institutions by alleging cover-ups. It increases anxiety, isolation, and paranoia. It divides families and friends. It distracts from real problems: homelessness, housing, mental health. The myth offers a simple, scary scapegoat, diverting energy from building a more compassionate society. Let's break it down very clearly. On one side, the myth. On the other, reality. The myth says a secret group of elites kidnaps vulnerable people to use in dark rituals on Halloween. It spreads via anonymous accounts, viral videos, and word of mouth. It relies on vague warnings and lacks hard evidence. Reality: no Halloween spike, no mass kidnappings reported. Experts call it a recycled moral panic. The evidence is miscaptioned imagery and hearsay, not investigation-grade proof. Reality rests on verifiable facts and on-the-record sources. Halloween is a community celebration, and the dangers are ordinary, not conspiratorial. Instead of worrying about fictional rituals, focus on real safety and compassion. Halloween has real safety concerns. Watch for traffic, prevent kids from getting lost, use reflective costumes, carry a flashlight, stay in well-lit areas. Younger children should be with a trusted adult. Simple steps help ensure a fun, safe night. If you're concerned about vulnerable people, help directly. Support shelters by donating and volunteering. Treat people with dignity. Small kindnesses matter. Be a responsible digital citizen. Pause before sharing. Ask who is telling you this and check reliable fact-checkers. If fear overwhelms you, talk to a friend or professional. Focus on real solutions and verifiable facts. We have seen what the theory claims, where it came from, and why it spreads. Despite its virality, there is no credible evidence for elite Halloween rituals. It is a modern myth, a scary folktale for the internet age, a product of fear, distrust, and our information ecosystem. But the belief has real consequences: stigma, panic, and eroded trust. Learn to distinguish warnings from baseless rumors. The path forward is critical thinking and compassion. Ask for evidence. Be wary of anonymous emotional claims. Support real journalism and fact-checking. Channel concern into real-world help. In a noisy world, we choose what to amplify. Focus on real problems and real opportunities for kindness and progress.